All right, 435. Tim Lindell, conservativeforpalin.com. Conservativeforpalin.com. The 4 is the number 4. You're trying to enter that in if you're searching it. So who leaked the confidential ethics report? If not Kim Chapman, then who? I tell you what, let me do this. We'll take a call from Dave, and then we'll go back to Tim. And Tim does a good job in his article about kind of laying out a connection between Rachel DiOrio, an AP reporter, and Miss Chapman. Then he also makes a connection between the investigator and Barack Obama, the Democrat Party. Dave, you're up on line 3. Dave, go ahead.
Hi, Eddie. I just wanted to point out some of the hypocrisy. If it's not, it goes one way. And you talk about this all the time, but I remember back we used to have a president who left office with about $8 million in legal fees because he did some things. He was impeached. He was, he lied to the grand jury. And he left office with $8 million in debt. He leaves office the next day. He has a $13 million house in a different state, and his wife runs for the Senate.
Yeah.
And, that's the way it was. That's okay. He's got a library funded $2 million from the ex-wife of the greatest tax cheat ever in America that now lives in France, to who he pardoned.
Yep.
This
but here, I mean, it's just simply unheard of. I mean, this, according to this investigator, there's no way in the world that a sitting governor in the state of Alaska could ever have a legal defense fund. I don't care who you are, folks. I don't care if you're liberal or conservative, in between. Doesn't matter. According to this, according to his interpretation, there's no way in the world a governor could have a legal defense fund. It doesn't matter how you set it up. Would you agree with that, Tim?
Oh, absolutely. Let me
tell you what. Hey, Dave, anything else real quick?
Yeah, Eddie, it's this governor. If it was a governor that had a D behind their name, it'd be all on the up and up.
Well, there you go. That's you're absolutely right. It's this governor. These ethics complaints would never be done. I tell you what, we ought to get a half a dozen of us.
Andre McLeod's still promising to file ethics complaints against Parnell as soon as he takes office.
Somebody give her some money and have her go away, please. Just give her $500,000 or something and just have her go away, please. Hey, Dave, thank you for the call.
Thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Tim, draw the connection here on the website. You draw a connection between. It says, as reported last night, Kim Chapman made a statement to Anchorage NBC station KTUU that she was not the source for the story by Rachel DiOrio of the Associated Press. The story concerned a confidential report by the Personnel Board investigator regarding the Alaska Fund Trust. Color me skeptical. After all, Chapman is quoted by DiOrio in the piece. And don't forget a couple of additional facts. Chapman already has demonstrated a willingness to violate the confidentiality laws. Now, people should know that Chapman is the person who actually filed the complaint. And now she's talking and getting quotes between her and the reporter. When she filed her original complaint, she leaked it to, yes, the Associated Press, Miss DiOrio. And only a few days before publishing the story, Rachel DiOrio was interviewing people within the Chapman's camp and writing about her in regards to another ridiculous complaint that Chapman filed against Palin. You've made quite a connection here, and you even go on to substantiate it more. Anything else that you can add to that?
Exactly, and one thing that's kind of been glossed over throughout the whole arc of this story over the last couple of days is that Chapman is a partner in a lawsuit that's been filed against Governor Palin, and like I wrote in the story, it was only about 4 days before this latest piece broke about the leaked confidential report that DiOrio was interviewing the same people who were filing this lawsuit against Governor Palin.
Yeah.
And then when you look at the statement that Chapman made to KTUU, she never says that she wasn't the one who leaked the report. She just says that that she wasn't the source for the Associated Press.
Right.
And so we've kind of tried to draw the line. That there have been several pieces written about how closely a lot of these folks work together in Alaska that file these ethics complaints. And when they do come out, you get these press releases all released on these blogs at the same time.
Yeah.
And even if she wasn't the one